At the 12th edition of Lagos Fashion Week in October 2023, Nigerian designer Bubu Ogisi made a bold statement with her Spring-Summer 2024 collection entitled Shadows. Ogisi showcased her creations in a striking color palette of black, white, and tan, creating a visually captivating collection. The models walked the runway adorned with handcrafted bracelets and collars, adding a touch of artisanal craftsmanship to the designs. Their hands and faces were marked with henna, adding an element of cultural significance and traditional beauty practices.
Describing herself more as a researcher than designer, Ogisi travels Africa looking for inspiration to incorporate traditional materials and techniques into her designs for her I Am Isigo brand.
The materials we used in this collection are all protective materials or fibers that have been used either pre-colonially or post-colonially. The idea of raffia, the idea of bark cloth, and the process of these materials that sort of come from the tree or wooden materials, and I've now sort of removed that from the idea of focusing them on space and then moving that to this space, which is the body now.
Kenya, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and her native Nigeria are among the African countries that have inspired Ogisi, who worked in the oil and gas industry before studying fashion in Paris, finding her creative voice and eventually forming I Am Isigo.
Everything I create is always either assembled there, or I bring all the magical elements or ingredients for this soup, and I create it between Nigeria and Kenya. But I love sourcing for everything I find within these different places. Côte d'Ivoire also is a really magical place that I enjoy working in.
Ogisi's collection not only showcased her talent as a designer, but also highlighted her ability to incorporate cultural elements into her work by combining contemporary fashion with traditional practices. She created a collection that was both visually stunning and culturally significant. I Am Isigo art director Roxanne Mbaga said Ogisi's work sought to bring back stories from the past.
Bubu basically travels across Africa, whether it is East Africa, West Africa, South Africa, Central Africa, etc., for us to remember stories of the past, stories that were erased by colonization, neo-colonization, and which today must reappear through a concern for memory.
The Spring-Summer 2024 collection by Bubu Ogisi at Lagos Fashion Week was undoubtedly a standout moment, further solidifying her position as one of Nigeria's foremost designers. Her ability to push boundaries and create unique, thought-provoking collections continues to make waves in the fashion industry, both in Nigeria and internationally.